Ant Middleton just confronted with Angela Rayner after leeing on live TV. Ant Middleton, a former British Special Forces soldier and current reality TV presenter, has been embroiled in a major controversy after appearing on a live TV show with British Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner. During the show, Ant Middleton made statements that were deemed inaccurate about Ms. Rayner's views and policies. Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner responded strongly, denying the misinformation and demanding Ant Middleton to make a public apology. The incident has attracted public and media attention, sparking a debate about the responsibility of presenters to ensure accurate information on live TV. The incident between Ant Middleton and Angela Rayner occurred during a live television show over the weekend. During the conversation, Ant Middleton spoke about the policies of the Labour Party, and specifically Ms. Rayner's views on national security and protecting workers' rights. However, many of the information he provided was deemed misleading and did not reflect reality. One of the most controversial points was when Middleton accused Rayner and the Labour Party of not doing enough to protect people from terrorist threats, something Ms. Rayner and her colleagues insisted was not true. Angela Rayner could not sit still as Middleton's comments began to spread on television. After the show ended, she quickly took to Twitter to refute his claims. There is a responsibility to be responsible when reporting on television. False statements not only mislead viewers but can also have a negative impact on public policy, Rayner wrote on social media. The incident immediately attracted a lot of attention from both the media and the public. Some of Rayner's supporters said that Ant Middleton should apologize and correct the false information. They said that a celebrity like Middleton, with great influence, has a special responsibility to ensure accurate and fair information. Moreover, lying on television can affect the public's perception of important issues, especially in a sensitive political context. Meanwhile, Ant Middleton remained silent for a long time after the incident. It was only when public pressure increased that he decided to speak out. In an Instagram post, Middleton admitted that he may have missed some points in his conversation with Rayner. However, he also insisted that he had no intention of misrepresenting or hurting anyone, but was simply expressing his personal views on social and political issues. "I am not perfect and I understand that I need to be more responsible in how I express my opinions, especially when they are important issues," Middleton shared. Despite this, the incident continues to be a hot topic of debate online and in the media. Some people believe that Ant Middleton has not taken enough responsibility for his statements, while others feel that he has had the courage to admit his mistakes and apologize. In addition, the confrontation between the two also highlights a larger issue in today's politics and media: the accuracy of information and the responsibility of influential individuals. Media experts and political analysts have pointed out that in the age of social media and 24/7 media, misinformation, whether intentional or unintentional, can spread quickly and create unpredictable consequences. Angela Rayner also did not forget to emphasize that clarifying information is an indispensable part of everyone's responsibility when participating in the public space, especially for influential people like Ant Middleton. While the incident between the two is not completely over, it has left an important lesson about how every individual, especially celebrities, must always be careful and responsible in their speech. It is certain that this will be a confrontation that both Ant Middleton and Angela Rayner will find hard to forget, and could be a notable highlight in both of their career journeys in the coming time. After this shocking incident, public opinion continued to be divided into two opposing camps. Some people believe that Ant Middleton is just a presenter and should not be held responsible for his statements in a live chat, because he was just doing his job. These people believe that although Middleton's information may not be completely accurate, Angela Rayner's request for him to publicly apologize is an excessive and unnecessary action. They believe that in live television, sometimes conversations cannot avoid disagreements and misunderstandings. On the contrary, another group believes that Middleton is a famous person with great influence on the public, so he should be more careful in his words and actions. They argued that when someone like Aunt Middleton makes statements about politics or social issues without thoroughly checking their authenticity, it can distort the audience's views and even affect the way the public views political figures like Angela Rayner. Therefore, they believed that it was reasonable to demand an apology, if they did not want these inadvertent actions to continue to spread. For Angela Rayner, this incident was an opportunity for her to demonstrate her determination to defend the truth and the policies that she and the Labour Party are pursuing. Not only in the case of Aunt Middleton, she has faced many criticisms and oppositions during her political career. However, she has always shown steadfastness and determination in defending her views. She asserted that she is always ready to face disagreements, but never accepts unfounded distortions. In a press conference after the event, Angela Rayner continued to speak out. "I understand that media and entertainment programs need to be attractive and engaging. However, when the statements of an influential person like Aunt Middleton are related to serious political issues, we need to make sure that they are accurate and responsible. Otherwise, we will create misunderstandings, making it difficult for people to distinguish right from wrong." Rayner also emphasized that she hopes this incident will serve as a reminder to those participating in the public space, whether in the television or political fields, to maintain ethics and responsibility. Meanwhile, Aunt Middleton, despite his apology, could not avoid strong reactions from public opinion. His supporters said that this was just a misunderstanding, and Middleton did not deserve to be criticized so harshly. "Everyone has a right to their opinion, and Aunt Middleton is not a political pundit. He's just a presenter," one fan tweeted. But the incident also raised larger questions about how celebrities can influence public perception and what responsibility they have when speaking out about issues like politics. The confrontation ultimately sparked a broader debate about free speech and personal responsibility in the media. While the incident has since been resolved, it remains a prime example of how influencers can easily shift the tide of social debate, which is all the more important in a society that is increasingly polarized on politics and social issues. Aunt Middleton may have weathered the storm, but it will certainly follow him for years to come. For Angela Rayner, this is a moral victory, as she proves that politics is not just a battle on the floor but also a fight to protect the truth and the rights of the people.